everyone. I want to welcome you to 29 Days of Mindfulness. This is 29 days of guided meditations and mindfulness concepts and practices that are designed to bring you more present, give you more focus, give you more creativity, give you this capacity to notice things about yourself that you probably didn't notice before, and ultimately make you more happy. Now here's the reality, and I'm going to try to be as honest and genuine as I can, and this is said with the utmost compassion. We all have the same sickness or disease, and if that's too harsh of a term, you could think we all have the same dysfunction. We're rarely ever truly happy. We have fleeting moments of happiness, and we're fighting and striving to find those moments, but in between those moments, we're not satisfied. We're uneasy. We have a lot of anxiety and a lot of worry and a lot of stress, and we have a lot of triggers. So on a day-to-day basis, we're getting triggered left and right. We're getting hooked left and right. We're getting caught up left and right. Anything and everything triggers very subtle sometimes it's very noticeable, emotional patterns that just take us down this path of being lost in our minds. And the reason for this is we're always in our heads. From the moment we get up to the time we go to bed, most of us are always thinking about something. And if you're to watch your mind, or if you had this capacity to watch your mind on videotape, you'd know this to be true. Like, we're always thinking about something, we're rarely fully present, we're rarely satisfied, and we're always struggling against the present moment. Now the reality is that most of our life situations are exactly as they are, and they can't be changed in the present moment. And that doesn't mean that there aren't things that you need to do and act on to move forward. But when we resist what is, then we cause unnecessary added struggle, versus accepting what is and dealing with it and working with it to the best of our abilities. Now the solution is learning how to be present. And we hear this all the time in mainstream circles and in the news about present moment awareness and being present. And it's interesting to me because when I watch that stuff, I'm like, what does that really mean? Like, okay, I understand I need to be more present, but how do I actually do that? Well, that's what we're going to teach during this 29-day program. Meditation is a crucial component of it, but also understanding conceptually what it means to be mindful and what it means to implement present moment awareness and mindfulness into your daily life. That's exactly what we're going to hone as we go through this program. Now this program is 29 days. We'll be putting content out most days, sometimes every 2 or 3 days. And on those days in between where we don't have content coming out, you'll just be continuing with the goals from the previous video or email. Each day's short video will begin with a very brief guided meditation to kind of set the tone for the session. And then we'll cover a mindfulness concept and some mindfulness practices for the day, like a focus. And then we'll finish with the guided meditation. And the guided meditations in the beginning are going to last about 5 minutes. And every time we get together, we're going to increase that just a little bit. Now what you'll get out of this program is increased focus, increased creativity, and an increased capacity to notice yourself getting caught or hooked or triggered, which I think is the most profound benefit of meditation and mindfulness. And you're also going to experience an overall improved sense of well-being and happiness. And for some of us, this is going to be subtle in the beginning, but it's going to be extremely profound towards the end. And just understand that when we learn to work with our mind, when we learn to see what we're actually doing, when we think about things and get triggered and get hooked and caught, we start to cultivate this very genuine wisdom and a compassion for yourself and other people. And this is what will transform your life. All you need to do to prepare is find 15 minutes of uninterrupted time every day. And I would recommend blocking that out now and trying to figure out when is that time going to be. And we need it to be uninterrupted because you need to be focused on this information and you need to be able to meditate. And again, the meditation piece is going to last 5 minutes in the beginning, and it's going to slowly increase as we go throughout the program. And that's really all you have to do. To get the most out of this program, you have to dedicate the time to it, and you have to be very deliberate and focused with it. And if you do that, I promise it will change your life, because this is something that I've wanted to bring to us for a long time. It's one of my huge passions now, and I really think that everyone can benefit from it, whether you've worked with us in some capacity in the past or not. All right, so we look forward to joining you on this program, and we look forward to sending you that first email. Let us know if you have any questions.